Hello everyone, Shroomox here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. In the last episode we got the Eye of Minmus launched and put it into a polar orbit around Minmus. And in this episode I would like to get into starting some relay satellites for both Mun and Minmus. And I would like to start with the Moon. So relay satellites, we don't need much for them. All they basically need to do is relay signals, and they don't need to be all that big. We are starting with the Barketta probe core, and the first thing you're going to attach to it is the relay antenna. Now next what we need is some electricity in the form of batteries. Let's see. They have 300. 4 of them would make this about 375 kilos. A little bit big though. But let's use the move tool and wedge them a little bit further in. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking decent. Good. Back to the place tool. Then we're going to need some solar panels, but first let's place command and control. We need some reaction wheels. Can place them here. That's looking nice. Then we need some... Where is it? Where is it? Nah, that's too big. It's way too big. How about a small inline? Just to round it all up and to give it a sort of base. Now next thing we're going to need is the fuel tanks. We're going to use the liquid fuel tank here again. There's enough fuel and oxidizer in it. You can actually change the scale, but we don't have to, right? Right. So, what we need now is some RCS. Let's put some RCS on. I'm going to go with these partially omnidirectional RCS ports. That's good enough. And we need an engine, and of course some monopropellant. And we got monopropellant. Let's see, we need 3 of them. Can put that on here and wedge them in a little bit further. There we go. It's looking okay. We need electricity, and I'm going for these photovoltaic panels. Gonna place them here. Once they're opened though, they cannot be closed again. So the only time you can open and close them is in the editor. Let's subtract that again. And I'm going to put that on actions. Extend solar panel. Okay. We have electricity. We have reaction wheels. We've got fuel. We've got monoprop, we've got RCS thrusters, we got the satellite dish. All we need now is the engine. So what kind of engine are we going to... Nah, that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. What engine did we have last time? I think it was this one, right? I think it was. Yeah, let's see. We've got a few other engines. Or maybe it was this one. I think it was this one. Yep. Yep, it was this one. Okay. Let's build a launch vehicle for it. The probe doesn't weigh much. 1.5 tons. Give or take. A little bit less. We don't need much for this. So first we need decoupler. Maybe that's a bit too big. Do we have anything smaller? How about the mechanical decouplers? Nah, that's still too big. What about this one? Perfect size. Good. Payload. I'm going to use this aeroshell again. What do you think? Could be a little bit pointier, right? Added fairing. Let's make it a bit pointier then. More bullet-like. Yep. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, 2 sides ejection force. Let's make that 300 this time. Let's see if that works better. That is okay. Rigid attachments, we don't need that. Clamshell deploy on. Good. Fuel tanks. Let's go with this one. That should be more than enough. Engines. How about the basic bertha? The quad bertha. 1.93. That's okay. Okay, then we need another decoupler. Place that down. Let's start with the big fuel tanks. We need one of those, definitely. I suppose this one will suffice. And we need some engines. What do we put in? We can get this one. 2.28 TWR. Place a stack decoupler. I think that's all I'm going to need. Got a bit of extra fuel for the first stage. Engines. Which shall we get? We've got this one. Or you could get this one. And again, this one is a bit stronger. So far, so good. Let's get some wings on it. Some stabilizers. Delta Deluxe winglet. That should suffice. Did I place it correctly? I think I did. Looks a little bit off. Yeah, it should be okay. And boosters. I'd like to have a little bit of extra boost, and I'm trying to use other decouplers for this. Let's see, we should have some coupling. Could go with the big ones. I have 4 SRBs. Fuel tanks. You don't need much in form of SRBs. Some smaller ones will suffice. That's a bit big. How about this one? Yeah, that should suffice. Let's give it a little bit more aerodynamics. Give it a small nose cone. Okay. Combine both engines and we have 3.29. That makes sure we've got enough juice in the first stage. Now we need separators. Separatrons. Separators. Jesus. Ullage motors. Okay. Gonna place them on the SRBs. Face them this way. And this way. That should be okay. They need to be staged together with these decouplers. And they're going to be second stage. Yep, that's okay. Then we need more ullage motors for the first stage. Put them here. Then for the second stage, we need a few. Let's see, there they are. And then we could use 2 of them for the last stage. Put them here. And have them stage with the probe. Good, good. So far, so good. Let's get this turned into the right direction. Oops. Into the right direction. There we go. And all we need now is some launch clamps. I think that should suffice, but let's place another row here. And of course, when in doubt, place struts. We've got some... Let's get the medium strut connectors. Make sure the SRBs don't fly off anywhere. It happens sometimes. Good. What do we name it? We name it relay set. Gonna put them together in one stage. Put them second. So the main engine and the boosters start first, and then we can release the launch clamps. So far so good. Let's launch it. Let's go to the moon. Okay, full throttle. Compass is okay, we're in the right direction. And ignition! And launch clamp release and lift off. We don't need that much thrust. I think the boosters make more than up for it. Oh, we are wobbling a little bit. Probably due to the massive... yeah, massive speed up. Maybe putting these boosters on wasn't the best idea after all. Okay, booster separation. And we start turning. Tried to turn earlier, but the boosters didn't want that. I probably didn't even need them anyway. What was I thinking? I guess I just wanted to... wanted some effects. Some good fireworks. Let's go down with the nose a little bit further. At least the rolling problem doesn't exist anymore. I'm strongly suspecting the other decouplers for this. No, this ain't This ain't my best start. Not at all. Gotta slow down a little bit here. Okay, 43. Apoaps is at almost 100. And we passed 100. Yeah, it's a little bit... it's not as flat as I would like, but I suppose that'll have to do. Okay, and full force. 150. First stage separation. Second stage ignition, and let's burn it for a little bit so it can catch up with it when calculating the burn time. So the circularization maneuver here. There we go. 458. Ah, rubbish. 22 seconds, so we burn at 11. In 3 minutes. Oh yeah, right. Mr. Tofu. He said I should use the warp 2. Let's see. Maybe now it works. No, that isn't it. I haven't been using that for a long time. I'm not even sure I find it anymore. Warp 2. Oh, whatever. Oh. I didn't know that existed. Oh, whatever. I'll find it somehow. And... yeah. Shit. It'll be alright. Don't worry. We can do this. There we go. Let's see, where's the moon? There it is. So I'm gonna set our burn for here. Okay, we've got an intercept. $52, that's a little bit low. That's a bit high. 342. About 250 would be, I think, enough. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. Okay. Let's get ourselves aligned here. Burn 34 seconds. We burn at 17. Almost there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Looking good so far. No wobbling. At least not as much as I had expected. It's more like a little quake here. And cut off. Let's see. We're a little bit short here, it would seem. Spin a little bit longer then. 295. Ah, well, we can yeah, we can correct it. No problem. But first, let's get rid of the error shell. There we go. That's what I call a clean separation. I make sure we have some electricity generation here. Okay. Off to the moon we go. It's really satellites. Maybe setting it into a higher orbit would actually be better. Yeah. I think we could go as far as 500 for the moon. Okay, almost there. Let's see. Mm-hmm. $730, $571, $521, $56. Almost there. 52, 5. Almost perfect even. How are we looking? Extra charge is okay. So let's get ourselves aligned here with the node. Okay, estimated burn 10 seconds. We burn at 5. Make sure we don't overshoot this time. Almost there. Okay. Burn. And cut off. That's okay, 496. Second stage, gone. Third stage ignition. Let's burn this a little bit. Go into the right direction again. Okay, back to 500. Adding maneuver here. Okay. Estimated burn, 1 second. Let's get that going. It's in 1 hour 34. I'll speed it up a little bit. That's taking a little bit longer. Don't worry, almost there. 19. And we still have good connection. Okay, almost there. And... okay, close enough. Now we need an inclination. I'd like to put this into a 45 degree, or roughly 45 degree. Let's put one in here. Of course we need to take a little bit of speed away. Maybe that wasn't a little bit too much. Don't need to close that. Almost there. I'd say it's about 45. Then again, a little bit higher. Wouldn't be bad. That's about right. How is the orbit? We need a little bit more. A little bit more speed here. It's getting a little bit flat again. How's it now? That's better. Increase the orbit a little bit. It's going to be... that's okay. That's okay. And we are still at a good inclination. And look at this. We are at a good inclination. Yeah. Good. Let's get ourselves aligned here. Estimated burn 12 seconds. We will burn at 6. Electricity is looking good. We've got a signal to the probe. Everything is going well. Okay, almost time for the burn. Okay, we are good aligned. And there we go. Almost there. And cut off. A little bit higher than I would like. Let's see. Can put that a little bit more down. Burning in the direction here. Oh, wait. Wrong. Okay. Doesn't matter which direction I burn, huh? But maybe if I slow down a little bit. Let's see if that will help. Yep. There we go. 500, 498. That's good enough. Third stage separation. And the satellite is in orbit. Let's get this pointing towards the moon. Yep, looking good. It does get a connection to Minmus as well. And by the looks of it, yeah, can even communicate with Kerbal now. Good, good. But there's only one. We need two more. We've got a satellite in polar orbit. I need one at 45 in this direction, 45 in this direction, and one in the equatorial area. So let's go back to the Space Center. I'll put the other two in between episodes. But what I would like to do now is to get a little bit of manned space flight going here. And I think I have the right thing for this. At first, let's go to the web. Make a new rocket. We've got the Odin OTV command capsule. That's for 3 people. Let's go to black one. Zooming. So slow. Then the next thing we're going to need is... where is it? Utility. Oh, that's a little bit small. Do I have... let's see. Oh yeah, we can get this one, the stack mounted parachute. Altitude 500 is okay, deploy mode when safe, okay, altitude disabled, rigid attachment is okay. Do we have... where are the docking rings? Active. We've got passive and active. Let's put the active one on. So, we've got some other docking ports here, and I think I'm gonna go with these. They look much nicer. So, then the next thing we're going to need, now that we've got the docking port, it's the active one. Oh, let's go with the with passive. Then the next thing we are going to need is a decoupler and a heat shield. So let's see, we've got 1.25 meters, but I can scale this up, no problem. So 1600 a plate, I don't think we need that much. Now we can go with 480. After all, that ship is only going into low orbit. And it saves a little bit on mass. Okay, then we need a way to communicate. I'm gonna put this communotron on. It's a nice little dish here. Then we're going to need some electricity. Gonna go with 2 batteries, place them here, and sink them in a little bit. There we go. That looks okay. Then we need some RCS and reaction wheels, of course. Which one? This one? Yeah, we can wedge that in between. There we go. And RCS. We don't have for the Odin the RCS module yet, so let's place let's see which one. Which ones to get? I suppose these would be nice. But oh yeah, I can do that on later on. So stack the coupler. Then we need a tank for the monoprop. That's a little bit big. Do we have anything smaller here? Yep, that'll fit. You can put the RCS on here. Oh, wrong RCS. No, wrong. I wanted this one. And only 4. There we go. The next thing is going to be normal fuel. We don't need much. Let's see. Yeah, that is plenty. Engine. Which one to take? Orbital Bertha. Let's place these ones a little bit further down. Good. We've got electricity. And we only need it for the re-entry, so 2 batteries are more than enough. Good. Let's place another stack decoupler. And then, science. Do we have that lab yet? Or is it under utility? Oh. Do we have it or do we not? Doesn't look like it. Darn! It really isn't under utility? No, it's not. Okay, then what I wanted to do is get a Skylab going. But if we don't have the laboratory yet, then isn't much of a Skylab we can send up. So I suppose I'm gonna save it like this as Skylab and save it here. And I see that we are already over time, so I'd say this is it for today. Yeah. Okay. I think that's enough for today. So, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to support the channel, then please consider to like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter under @shroomworks or by following the link in the description for channel updates as well as other gaming related shenanigans. Alright, I hope to see you again next time. Until then, stay safe.